In a quiet town surrounded by hills, there was an old wooden bench in the corner of a small park. Every morning, a tired old man named Thomas would sit there, staring at the fountain in front of him. He looked lonely, always holding a worn-out notebook in his hands. Kids would often play around him, but he never smiled. Teenagers passed by, music blasting in their ears, and never noticed him. Until one day, a curious 10-year-old boy named Leo came to the park with his mother. While his mother sat nearby reading a book, Leo wandered off and approached the old man. "Sir, what's in that notebook?" he asked innocently. Thomas looked at the boy for a moment. He hadn't talked to anyone in days. Slowly, he opened the notebook. Inside were letters. Dozens of them. "They're letters," he replied softly. "I wrote one every day, to my son." Leo's eyes widened. "Where is he?" Thomas looked at the sky and said, "Far away. He went to the army and never came back." There was a long silence. Leo sat down beside him and said, "Can you read me one?" Thomas smiled faintly, the first time in years. He opened a random letter and began reading aloud. It was about a memory of flying kites, eating ice cream, laughing together. Leo listened, mesmerized. From that day on, Leo came to the bench every morning. Thomas read a new letter each time. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. And one day, the bench was empty. Leo waited. And waited. But Thomas never came. The park felt colder. Emptier. Leo found himself alone on that bench, missing the old man. The next morning, he came back holding a flower. And there, he found something taped under the bench, a letter with his name. "Dear Leo. Thank you for bringing light into my final days. You reminded me of my son, of laughter, of purpose. The notebook is yours now. Keep the stories alive. And one day, write your own." Leo's hands shook. He opened the notebook again and started reading. But now it was his turn.